by the so-called youth, armed youth, have taken the law into their hand, attacking the forces in Naser or anybody that not belong to that area. My comment is not acceptable. If the parties today to divide this country to their own appreciations, it is not acceptable. Today in Nasir, people will say, please remove the SSPDF from Nasir, also in the Wandurba. I think that one, my question is, who is responsible for the security of the populations and the citizens of this land? Under who? If today we have to request and remove any forces that are not belong to that county, I don't think. Tell us, because we, the other parties, it means that you are encouraging each and every party to take arms, or what? Let me know. Because also we have citizens. We have populations who are dying. So my advice, that request, I think is not acceptable. Okay, we know the SSPDF has a contingent in Nasir, whereby it is commanded by a Major General. Who is leading that white army? So that to be held responsible for that clashes. So I want citizens to answer these questions. Who is the commander of the white army in Nasir? Who is responsible there? Because people has died there. And we want the other party to be responsible. So I want today somebody to come up and tell us the youth army belong to a party. Also in Wandurba, we have our own people, our own citizens moving between Wandurba and Nduba. Who will be responsible for the security on the road? Or do you want to be killed like in 2015, what is called MTN on the road? Picking some people from the bus, killed them. This is what you want to do? So my advice, let us detach ourselves from such a request. My second remark is on extensions. We are on a second month of the extension, mean that remain 22 months. But if we continue like that, I think we will hit to a new extension in 2026. Because it has been reported here, lack of food, tent, water, medicines in training center. DDR has not been funded. So the soldiers that supposed to go for a DDR are still in training center. What I want to know, who is responsible for the funding? Who is responsible for the funding? And the person that is responsible for the funding is the person that to be held responsible for the violations of the agreement for not funding the security mechanisms. If it is NTC, the NTC should be held responsible for that. Because each and every year, they requested us to submit in budget. But after 3 to 4 months, nothing. So if they are responsible, we want their name to be held responsible for the violation of the agreement because they are not funding the agreements. Full stop. I'm urging the high-level committee who are now tasked with the implementation of these agreements, please establish for yourself an office. Get yourself an office whereby we can meet you. But we cannot go into your ministerial offices looking for you to give you a report of the implementations. Or you want us to meet after 2 years, whereby you will ask, you come to ask for the extension again. Because if I go today to the minister office, I will not be allowed to meet him. And he's responsible for the implementation of these agreements. Do you think this agreement will be implemented like that? I don't think. So, each and every year, we are demanding food, water, medicine, deployment of the new unified forces, and then nothing has been done. So this time, each and every month, we will record down, this month has passed, we have implemented this and this and this, and we will see who is responsible for that delay. If it is NTC, okay, we will put their name here, so that the IGAD and the RJMAC should take responsibility for those people. So, I'm urging the Artagono to take drastic measures, especially within the NTC, because it seems that they don't understand the meaning of the security mechanisms. They don't know it. So somebody that does not know the security mechanisms cannot be there. Bring somebody that will follow up daily monitoring mechanisms to see what is there in Citizen, what is there in JTC, what is there in the JDB, to be constantly monitoring all these mechanisms. Ask them, what is your report? For this, I will end my remark. Thank you all.